right, what we doing?
We're cranking up the lights now, so everyone can see. It's all happening right now. We're gonna make you believe. It's about to get crazy. It's about to go down. It's about to get crazy. It's about to get...
Welcome to Sunday Recap. I'm your host, JB. Present with me is Chris Cerezo, aka The Magician. What's going on, Chris? How's everything, brother?
Everything's good, my brother. Everything's good.
Yeah, man. So this episode is going to be very unique because we have a very special guest today.
And you know what? Wait a minute. Before a very special guest comes on.
What, Chris? What?
We definitely got to get through with this, end this, or whatever.
And what?
This banner, bro. Honestly, this banner just doesn't cut it for me anymore.
Wait. So the banner that says the Iconic Smokers doesn't cut it for you?
No, it does not. How Iconic is just a banner that says the Iconic Smokers. Everybody has a banner. What kind of crap is that?
Okay, Chris. All right, fine. So what is it that you want to do, Chris?
Just relax, man. Just hear me out, man. You know, just why I never talk on the show, number one. Okay?
You do talk.
No.
You do ad libs like, huh. you talk?
Okay, all right. Anyways.
Uh-huh.
Look, just calm down. Hear me out.
Okay.
I just want you to do me a favor.
Okay.
Just snap your fingers.
What?
Just snap your fingers.
You want me to snap my finger?
Yes.
Okay, so if I snap my finger, can we get back to the show because these people are waiting for the show to start?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So just snap my finger. Does it have to be my left hand, right hand? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, bro. Just anyone.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
No, it didn't work.
I got to do it again.
No. You know what? Play my mama up on my intro song. Because for it to work, I need my intro song.
You need your intro music.
Yes.
For me to snap my finger for this to work.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Come on, man. I like that.
Whatever.
It's contagious. Something do you feel it too? Mr. Magician, tricking me to loving you.
Snap my finger. Okay. Yo, Chris, what the hell are you doing, bro? What's all that noise?
Relax, bro. Relax. I got it.
Bro, relax. You don't hear. It sounds like you're doing construction. What the? Oh my God. Oh, what?
Okay. All right. Woo. Oh, man. Well, I was working on the phones, bro.
Dude, what the hell?
Bro, you ready?
Ready for what, bro?
Bro,
Sounds like you destroyed the whole studio. The freaking lights are out. Everything's. What the hell?
Bro, hold on. Wait. One last thing. Oh, beautiful. All right. Ready? Bro, just snap your finger, bro.
Snap my finger.
Bro, snap your finger.
Bro, I promise, bro. If my studio don't come back on, it's over for you, man.
Bro, it didn't break, bro. Relax.
Microphone check. Yeah.
Met this girl late last year. She said, "Don't you worry if I disappear." I told her I'm not really looking for another mistake. I called an old friend thinking that the trouble would wait, but then I jumped right in. A week later, returned. I reckon she was only looking for a lover to burn, but I gave her my time for 2 or 3 nights. Then I put it on.
When did you do this? It's time for celebration. Keep it going.
Microphone check. We came to party smoking till it's not
Met this girl late last year, she said, don't you worry if I disappear. I told her I'm not really looking for another mistake. I called an old friend thinking that the trouble would wait, but then I jumped right in a week later returned. I reckon she was only looking for a lover to burn, but I gave her my time for 2 or 3 nights, then I put it on pause until the moment was right.
Yo, Chris, where you at, Chris? Chris!
Bro, hey, what's going on, bro? What? Bro, bro, hey, bro, what are you doing in my chair, man? Oh, bro, I'm running the show.
Oh no, man, move! You move, man. Move, man. Dude, did
go get a couple drinks?
Dude, did you not see Eric walk past you?
Eric,
What? How do you think I got this cup and this cigar? What are you talking about?
bro, I don't know I don't know what you're drinking, man.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my! You know what, bro? You know what? My maison me. This is some bullshit. You know what? I'm burning my ends. Man, this place is cursed now, man. You done messed everything up, man. You messed everything up, bro. Man, oh my God. Oh my God. You know what? Yo, Chris. Let's just get on with the show. Let me bring on the guest. Bro, this is too much for me, bro. This is too much for me. This too much for me. Dude, this is too much for me. Oh my goodness.
I mean, is it safe to sit down? I mean, is this chair
I guess it's safe to sit down. I don't know. You're the one who did all of this. Look at this. Look at this. Man, you know what, man? Yo, can we get Chris, can we get onto the show? Forget this, man. I don't care about no background, nothing like that, man. Yo, by the way, you know what? Hey, for everybody here, we have a very special guest, Chris, man. Oh my gosh, man. Just messing stuff up, man. Messed up my whole aura. You know what? Let me put my little. Let me do this real quick.
You want to snap your finger again,
bro? I'm not snapping nothing. I ain't never listening to you again, man.
Why,
Jesus,
Come on,
Jesus, man. I'm not listening to you no more. Well, we have a very special guest right now.
Yes,
that's been waiting in the back. You just.
Jeez.
Anyways, yeah. Coming on to the show today is Sailor Guevara, right? What's her name, bro? Tell the people her name.
Is Sailor. Damn. But you got me all tongue-tied, man, with all this excitement and voodoo stuff.
Tongue-tied. You know what, bro, Chris?
What
you know what? I'm gonna bring her on because you're just messing me up today. Hey, how you doing, Sailor? What's going on?
Hi guys, how are you?
I am going.
Sailor Guevara.
Listen, Guevara, Che Guevara, all that Guevara. She's on the show. Let's get to it. Oh my goodness, bro! Like, listen, man, come on.
JB almost had a heart attack over here. I don't know what's going on.
Man, I need a drink, man. What are you drinking today?
I'm having an old fashioned, guys. I am enjoying a chocolate and coffee raspberry old fashioned. It's delicious.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
That does sound
amazing. So let's start at the beginning. Give the people an introduction of who you are so they know who you are.
Sure. My name is Sailor Guevara, and I am an icon of whiskey. I was a brand ambassador for many years. I'm a mixologist. I write for American Whiskey Magazine. I'm a podcast host, and I have my own cocktail company, which I send out cocktail boxes across the country, and I do cigar and whiskey events as well.
Wow, yes, and you have a you send out packages once a month to the people who subscribe. And I was one of the fortunate people that was able to order one of your packages. It was actually this one right here, which is the Purple Rain. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so that was for last month's event. So each month I create a different cigar box, and there's an event that comes along with it on the second Wednesday of every month. Last month, we featured 291 Distillery out of Colorado and CAO Cigars. And since it was my birthday month, and I'm a big Prince fan, I made a Purple Rain old-fashioned mix. Yeah.
So I actually reserved some Purple Rain because I didn't get to go on and celebrate your birthday with you. And it's so good that I had to keep some for myself. But I'm gonna, unfortunately, have to share some with Chris. So let me grab the bottle.
Oh, so now it's unfortunate. Remember that you're gonna share some with me.
And look at all he did for your studio. Come on, he deserves a drink.
Listen, I deserve a drink. Listen, the lights go out.
Wait. This is not his studio. Okay.
I said the studio.
Everything here.
Man, okay. So walk us through this Purple Rain. Do we need to measure it or anything like that? Do we need an ounce pour or what do we do?
Yeah. So what you want to do is you want to keep, so all the cocktail mixes just keep in the refrigerator and just shake up the bottle. These are all natural handmade ingredients. I make everything myself. And then you'll just put 1 ounce in your glass with 2 ounces of whiskey and a nice king cube. That's okay.
Wait.
Sorry,
So you're saying we need a king cube. We need some whiskey. Hold on. You know what? Yep. I'm gonna use what he built, but this is out of good God.
Why, bro? Why?
Because we have to show that we're using a nice big cube as she's describing it. So we want to move over into the iconic smoker cup. I can't be using stylos.
There you go.
So we have a nice big cube here.
I still don't know where you got that other solo cup.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna have to pull out some more.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what?
I don't know what strange things.
A nice high proof whiskey is going to be a really good choice for this cocktail. So something that's a little earthy as well.
We have some Angel Envy sitting right in front of us.
Sure.
All right, we'll try this. Let's try this out. All right, so we'll go ahead and pour this in.
So I usually do about 2 ounces of whiskey and to 1 ounce of the old-fashioned mix. It depends on, I don't like things too sweet, so I like a balance, but whatever you like is the way you should go. So just test it out first with 2 to 1. And if you need to add a little more whiskey or a little more mix, you can do that. And it's got everything in there, your bitters. And last month was violet and a little bit of pea flour to get the purple naturally. And baking spices and tobacco bitters.
All right. So got this all mixed up, ready to go. It's in the glass.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah. Cheers to you, because this guy.
Oh, so now I'm this guy. Oh, jeez. I'm the magician, bro. I'm not this guy.
The magician?
No, the magician.
Oh, I thought you said magician. So you know what? This is really,
bro.
This is really good. Oh man.
Thank you.
You know
Thank
what?
you.
So being that I snuck in a taste prior, I have to say with your instructions, it's a lot better.
Oh, that's why I put the card in there. It tells you exactly how to mix it up.
But I'm one of those guys that I have to hear audible. It has to.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you know,
I'll send you a recording each month and just tell you in my own voice.
I mean, that'll be great. That sultry voice is amazing. Being the fact that you were a pinup girl in your past.
I was more the pinup photographer.
Yes, you had a studio, but listen, your style and fashion outweighed a lot of the other people that I saw. You did an absolute amazing job. So how'd you get into that?
I was always interested in photography as a kid, and I went to art school and learned traditional photography. And I always loved the fashion and art from the 30s, 40s, and 50s. And I thought it would be a fun project to have a studio and recreate some of those looks. And most importantly, for the everyday woman to feel that she was special, and no matter, who she was, what she did for a living, what she looked like, I wanted her to have a place where she felt welcome and accepted and could be the star. And so that's what we did. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, I guess I'm not sure which bottle these people are asking about, but if you want to see the Purple Rain bottle, I'm gonna hold it up here, but I'll give you a closer look of it. And then we'll let me go ahead and put it right back on the screen real quick so they can.
One in the photo looks a little different than what you're holding.
Yeah, that's fine. They don't get what I get. So.
Oh, you got a special bottle? Is that what it is?
It's a very special bottle. So that's the bottle right there of the Purple Rain. This that particular edition, she sent it out with some CAO cigars. And then if you were the lucky early few who made a purchase, you were able to get some a couple extra items, like again, carrying glass and a bottle opener. So that was pretty cool. And you got 2 samples of whiskey. I have to let you guys know, and I do have to apologize for this. The whiskey did not make it to this episode. It's my fault. So
I mean, it's her fault.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You did have a drink out of it. Yeah. Maybe that's why you destroyed my studio. Yeah.
Your studio. Okay.
Dude, dude, we're gonna definitely have to talk after this show. Like I had told the audience earlier, Chris may not be no longer on the show. We'll discuss it, man.
Okay.
So let's talk about your background in liquor, because that is what we're here for. So you had a stint at Uncle Nearest, so tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I've been in the spirits industry for about 20 years and in the hospitality for a little over 30 years. And that's been my main passion and my main career in my life. I've represented several brands. And one of those being Uncle Nearest most recently. I was a brand ambassador in the Pacific Northwest. And I recently stepped away from that position so that I could create my own company. I've been a brand ambassador for a really long time, and it was just time for me to go out on my own and follow my own dreams. And so that's what I'm doing now.
So now that you are you're still in the same realm, and you make a culmination of cigars and whiskey. If you had to pair this particular drink, what type of cigar would you say? Medium, full? What do you think?
So for me, it really depends on the whiskey that's going in the cocktail as opposed to the cocktail mix. So I originally paired that with the Distillery 291 whiskey. So high proof whiskey goes really well, as I'm sure you know, with cigars. So the flavors stand up to each other and you don't have one thing canceling out the other. So I would go for a very earthy, high proof whiskey, maybe in the range of 100, 105, would go really well with how I built the cocktail mix so that it would specifically pair with cigars. I want you to be able to taste a little bit of everything as you're enjoying it all together.
So Chris apparently brought us some cigars. What'd you bring us, Chris?
So I brought the Espinosa 601, right?
Uh-huh.
Man, I can't see, man.
I'm assuming that's the black one because it looks like a black label.
Is it a black label?
Yeah, it's a 601 black.
Oh,
I'm not gonna smoke
black.
this because you brought it. I'm gonna move over to
No.
I'm moving over. I'm gonna grab the cigar of the year, which is the Laranja. So I'm going with this. So I'm not messing with you today. I don't know what's going on here. So
cutter, man.
No, forget that.
Cutter,
you're not getting nothing from me. Stay on your side of the board.
Come on,
so
man.
with your past experience, you had an opportunity to now take all these items that you learned through the liquor industry, and you've cultivated your own brand, right? Actually, I can go ahead and place the logo up here if anybody hasn't seen it before. It's actually very beautiful. You got two of them. So here's the first one.
Wow, look at that.
And then here's the second one. And you created those logos, and you cultivated your company. So now your company, you have several different aspects, it seems like, when it comes to the experience of cocktails. So if you can tell us how that works.
Yeah, so I create cocktail boxes, and I do virtual events. So I do corporate happy hour events, or, if you're having a birthday and your friends and family aren't nearby, especially this past year, everybody was so cut off from each other. Or if you want to have people come over and you just want the cocktails made for you, I ship those boxes to you. I also have a monthly cocktail box subscription. And varying levels to it. So I do something different every month. My cocktails, just like the mix that you have and the one that will be coming out this month, I make everything by my own hands. And so it's all natural, or I curate the ingredients. So it's not stuff you can buy in the stores on the shelf. I want it to be something really unique and different. And being in the whiskey business for so long, whiskey and cigars go hand in hand. So I was able to learn a lot about cigars from a lot of the people I was working with. And I love a great cigar. So I kind of went down the rabbit hole last year on the synergy between cigars and whiskey. There's fermentation, terroir matters, soil matters, how you age your cigars, where you age your cigars. So similar to whiskey, finishing, barrel finishing, things like that. I really got excited about how they went hand in hand, and I got really interested in learning how to pair these flavors together. So, for example, last month with the Purple Rain and the 291 whiskey, I paired CAO Bones, and I thought that those flavors just went really well together. A nice full-bodied cigar with a lot of pepper in there and earthiness to it. So I wanted to do that as well, offer that experience every month. So I do that also. And so just lots of different types of virtual events. I do some public events also. I have a baking with whiskey class coming up, which is really fun. I make whiskey donuts, so that's a blast. And I'll be opening
bake, but donuts.
Yeah, donuts.
Yeah, I've never heard of a
So
whiskey
I think
donut.
I'm gonna have to take sign up for the first class for that.
So it's really the glaze, right? So you use the whiskey to make the glaze, but I also make whiskey cookies, and the whiskey's inside the cookies. So we'll be just having fun with things like that but making the donuts is really easy. When I was taught to make them, I was like, what? How have I not been making donuts my whole life? It's so easy. Just fun things like that, just to curate super fun events. And soon I will have my own tasting room where I live in Stuart, Florida. I wanted to capture, when you go to a distillery and you sit down in the tasting room, and it's such a great experience and you learn so much. And so working for so many brands and being a spirit specialist of all spirits, I've always had the dream, well, what if you could go to one place and taste anything, or, taste the Highlands of Scotland, or, American single malts, or New York ryes. Was my dream. And so I just secured a commercial space, and we'll be opening that June or July. We'll have that part of the business open.
So you mean we should start camping out in Stuart, Florida? Well, we're in May now, right?
We're in May.
We're already late. We're like 2 days behind. All right. Yeah.
I'll sign you guys up. I'll hook you guys up with the grand opening.
We're gonna have to get that address, Chris. We're just gonna have to put a tent out front. You can't sleep in my tent. You got to sleep in your own. But
if you're lighting incense and all this crazy stuff, man, I don't want to sleep with you, man.
I never slept with you to begin with, sir. Excuse you. My gosh, I feel appalled. So in your experience, you've worked for a plethora of companies. What is your preferable whiskeys, your go-to whiskeys for yourself that you like to partake in?
It's a question I get asked all the time. And the true, honest answer is it depends on the day, the season, what time of day, what I've been eating, what I'm doing, and what I feel like emotionally. So sensory is all about emotions, right? There's an emotional connection to smells and taste, just like sounds. And it's the same thing with whiskey. So, I might be having a lighter whiskey if it's super hot out, something light and refreshing. I might change that up at night if I've already eaten, if it's dessert time. So, and I drink whiskey from around the world, Japanese and Scotch and American whiskey. So it really just depends. And sometimes I'll get into a new whiskey and I'll be all about it for a few months, and then I switch to something else and still keep it on my shelf. So I don't anymore really have a daily drinker. I would say a good old Evan Williams Black is always on hand. It's affordable. It's a great price point. It's a solid bourbon. It's very that you're going to get the same pour every time, which is something you really want.
Yeah.
In brands like that, it's super affordable. Someone just asked what I would consider a light whiskey. A lower proof whiskey, possibly a single malt whiskey. They tend to be lighter. So perhaps a Glenfiddich, something like that. We have beautiful American single malts now, and that would be non-peated, by the way. So a Highland. And so that's what I would consider a light whiskey, although that's open for interpretation. Irish whiskey is nice and light as well, like a great Redbreast 10, maybe, or Redbreast 12 would be nice and light, something like that.
So before I go into your whiskey bar, It says, Sailor, have you ever photographed the Suicide Girls?
Never. That was actually the exact opposite of what my pinup studio did. It was the antithesis of what I did. I was not there to sexualize women in photos. I was there to celebrate a woman naturally, and they were fully clothed, and it was just really achieving the retro look.
You know what? That deserves. And that's what the world needs. A round of applause for that. So let's go through your whiskey bar here right behind you. It seems like you have quite a collection. I see some Japanese, some 1856, a few things. So
that's an 1820, sir.
Oh, that's an 1820.
Oh, get it right.
Yes, sir.
I can't zoom in anymore, and
get it right.
And if I could, I'd reach into the screen and grab the bottle. I can't afford an 1820, so.
If you can find them, they're very but I picked that barrel, so I'm very proud of that one. We picked it for a charity.
So if you pick that barrel, how many bottles do you have? We'll talk about that after the show.
Yeah, we'll talk about that after the show.
So what else is behind you? What else? What are the selection that you've chosen for this whiskey corner? Because I know it's a bit of art and a bit of whiskey at the same time.
Yeah, there's a lot more all over the place, especially till I move. So I've got 291 Colorado whiskey, which is just a fantastic brand. You will start seeing it all over, readily available in every state in the U.S. They are a craft brand out of Colorado Springs. Phenomenal cigar whiskey. I'm telling you, big, bold flavors, perfect for cigars. Next to it, I've got Blackened, which is Metallica's whiskey. And the fact that I have that on my top shelf says a lot. It is not a ploy. It's not just, we're going to put our name on whiskey. They are actually involved in the process and initially hired the rock star of whiskey, Dave Pickerel, who's since passed, to create their brand, and now have another whiskey rock star, formerly of Stranahan's, making their whiskey. So it's really good whiskey. I have Balcones out of Texas. Again, phenomenal craft distillery. And then there's, I think it's the Yamazaki 12 single malt Japanese whiskey. And then our Uncle Near's 1820 single barrel. And then Bren whiskey, which is unbelievable. It's a French whiskey aged in cognac barrels. And a kick-ass woman named Allison Park developed this brand, and she's just amazing. Yeah, and then I've got a little bit of Irish. I've got Few, which is featured in May's cigar and whiskey boxes, and just a big selection of all kinds of things.
So when you choose to make your cocktail boxes, do you choose whiskeys that are in the process of being readily available or already readily available? So that way, if somebody falls in love with the whiskey, they can go out and have purchase it. Since I know you do provide us with the 6 ounces. But is that part of the way you choose the whiskey?
I try to, but the way our states work, distribution is not national. And I think a lot of consumers don't realize that for spirits, you have to go state by state by state. And sometimes you can't even get the same distributor in that state. And it depends on if it's a control state and if you can get a big distributor, blah, 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 blah. So it can be really challenging. I work with brands that I love. I work with brands, A, I love their whiskey. I think it's delicious. And B, I love the ethos about the brand. That's incredibly important to me. Who are you and where do you put your money? That is me. I am a protester with my wallet. So those things are really important. And supporting independent brands is crucial to a thriving economy and a thriving industry. So that's really the criteria. And right now, women owned, POC owned, very, very important to me.
Very nice. And if somebody wants to purchase your box, how do they do it? Walk us through that.
You just go to my website, sailorguevara.com, pretty easy. You can find me on social media, and you can find my website on social media, and you can just click on the website. I try to make it as easy as possible. You order your box and it will show up at your doorstep with all the instructions and everything you need. And you can also sign up for a subscription that way. And I'm very easy to reach. I have a private Facebook group for all of my subscribers so that they can ask questions about the cocktails regularly or the samples that I provide. I love using weird things, so I always make sure everyone can ask me about them and I can give them as much information. And I'm all over social media, easy to find as well. So yeah, this website.
So what comes first, the whiskey or the cigar?
Oh goodness. Can they come at the same time?
Well, you know what? This is I'm standing on the edge of a building and I have to give you an answer type of question.
Whiskey.
Oh man. Oh, you felt that? My heart skipped.
I know.
Sorry.
So now that you have an established brand, you have your group for your members and everything, and you're going to be opening up this experience lounge. What would you see is a change that you think that you're bringing to the industry as a whole, creating what you're creating?
One, I'm a woman and I will have ownership, and this is incredibly important. Like I said, I've been in the industry for a really long time. Representation matters, and minorities owning businesses matter. So we all make different choices, hiring, marketing, all of that. So that's number one. Number two, being in the industry for so long, I think I have a really good, and being right with the people all the time, I have a good handle on what people really love. And my favorite thing is to create an experience for someone and see them enjoying it. I love that part of it. And just, again, making different choices, who I represent, who I want to showcase, who I make space for, who I help build up next to me, the people that I help open doors for that are behind me. So that's what's different, and those are the changes that I hope to continue to be a part of.
So you also do like gift subscriptions, right? Like people can sign up and send surprise gifts to their loved ones. You also do the corporate parties, and you do the private parties. Recently, you've been doing the private parties online, being the fact that we're trying to be COVID compliant and everything. How do people get you for one of the corporate events, or say the Iconic Smokers, we want to do an event for our guys here and we're going to host it at a cigar lounge? What do we have to do in order to get that set up with you?
Yeah, so just the contact form on my website is the easiest way to reach me. And people ask, do I have a menu for this or a standard this? I don't do standard. I do custom. So let's just talk about it. I want to know exactly what you want. I don't want to make the same thing that I made for the last person. I want to make the right thing for you and your event. And I can make it super easy. For example, you say to me, well, we're going to sit in a cigar lounge, but 20 of our other folks or 10 of our other folks are all going to be in different locations. I will send the boxes directly to them. You do nothing. You don't have to do anything. Except pay me, basically. So, but I put in all the work and everyone opens their box and it's a full experience. Thank you, Juliet, by the way. You
love to name the names, and the way you come up for these cocktail kits are absolutely amazing. The I Love Dolly cocktail kit. What's up with that one? That was the one that really.
She's right there. Wait, right. Well, hold on. I'm mirroring. She's right there.
So how did Dolly become a part of Sailor's world?
Well, my God, she's a part of everybody's world if you've been vaccinated. Thank you, Dolly. Hell yeah. She's an icon, and she's been an icon, growing up in the 70s and seeing this, she was beautiful, but also you could tell she was powerful in the 70s.
You were born
early
in the
70s.
You gotta be like 20 something.
No, I'm proud to be. I just turned 48 and I'm very proud of it.
Oh, she's a Star Wars fan.
Star Wars fan.
That's right. I was there for the first one.
Wait. So, do you have any special Star Wars items with you right now?
Well, I've got two things, and we'll see. I think I know what you're talking about, but this month's cigar and whiskey box is all about it's May, right? So it's all Star Wars month, and the Death Star is this month's cocktail mix. And I have all kinds of, every single cocktail is named after something having to do with Star Wars. But I do like to collect Star Wars things. And I was going to start off the show like this, but I can't breathe in it, you guys. So this is one of my favorites.
Yeah. Oh my God. We got a stormtrooper on the show.
Oh, I don't know how they wear those things in all the movies. Oh my God.
Have you worn that out in public yet?
No, I can't even see through it. I would kill myself. But naming cocktails is it's really fun for me. I'm a theme girl. I love themes. I love more is more. So when it was Dolly's birthday this year, I decided to make a cocktail named after her and her favorite desserts. And so yeah, I love creating the names of the cocktails. Is super fun.
So for all the people who want to know how to get those donuts, because I just have to go back to those donuts. Yeah. All you have to do is when you go to her website, scroll all the way to the bottom.
Yeah.
It'll be right next to the cocktail kit that she sells.
It's events, the events section.
Yes. So
yeah.
Donuts and cookies.
Yeah, my events are those public events are limited tickets as well because I have to make all that stuff myself. So you got to get in there early.
In there 2 months early, actually, because I tried to get to one and I was waiting outside the room, knocking on the door.
Oh no!
Hello. So you also have a cocktail kit that you created that you sell on your website. Why'd you choose those particular items to go into that kit?
Which kit are we talking about?
It's the actual the tool set for the cocktails.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a great question. So I'm really specific about, as anybody should be, right? What do you do for a living? You have specific tools that you can't do without them. You've used other tools. You've learned that these are the tools, right? So if someone who is a carpenter says, "Oh, this is the hammer," I'm going to trust that guy, right? Because I know he knows. A chef, wait. Best knives.
You use carpenter. So Chris over here is a carpenter, and I just realized that he can use a hammer.
You think I can use a hammer?
So yeah, so I guess he can use a hammer. But continue. I'm sorry.
It looks great. Yeah, so these are my favorite tools. I'm very specific about the type of cocktail strainer I use, and it matters. And I think when you get the tools that I like the best, you might find, oh, it's been easier to make cocktails. Doesn't mean they're, the right for everybody, but I just picked out my favorite type of jigger, my favorite spoon, my favorite type of shaker. All of that to me matters. And so I wanted to pull all those things together for the people who purchase my experiences so that we have the same tools.
So it's the right tool for the right job.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Very nice.
I'll agree on that. I'll agree on just that. Okay, sir.
Because
of
just
that. Just that. Yeah. So on
stop putting up my whiskey donuts, bro.
So you have, dude, leave me alone. I'm just trying to get my tickets in now. So no, that's why you're bothering me, because you want to. All right, so Cigar and Whiskey Tasting Meet the Maker happens Wednesday, March 12th at 8 p.m. It's a virtual event. So how do people get involved in that, and tell us the collection of, because I'm a cigar purist, so you added a cigar to this. So please tell us about it.
Yeah, so I am featuring, I start with the whiskey typically, just because that's what most of my knowledge is connected to the whiskeys, and of course I learn every day about whiskey, but I'm still learning about cigars as well. So Few Whiskey out of Chicago, my friend Paul Hletko is the master distiller. And I'm very familiar with his whiskey. I love the profile. So we're going to taste the rye and the bourbon. And then I had the opportunity to taste Pura Sol cigars made by the incredible Robert Wright, who has been in the cigar industry for over 30 years and made these beautiful cigars that I think go really, really well with this whiskey. So I put the two of those together and then created a cocktail that I thought would match both the whiskey and the cigar. Which is the Death Star. So it's chocolate and coffee based with raspberry and spices. And we get to meet both of the makers. So the master distiller, Paul, will be on and Robert Wright will be on. And we'll all enjoy our whiskey samples and smoke the two cigars that are in the kit. And you can enjoy the cocktail or save it for later, up to you. And yeah, we just kind of learn about their journeys and their experiences, and you're able to ask them in a small setting any questions that you would ever want to ask someone that is a whiskey producer or cigar maker, someone like Robert Wright, who's been in the industry for so long. And, you know, it's only 30 people as opposed to 100 people, so you can actually be on this Zoom and have a conversation with them, which is really what I wanted, rather than it being a lecture style. It's not. So we are all just having a conversation, which is really fun.
So yeah, you said you can take it now or save it for later. What happened is I'm going to recommend to the manufacturer of this bottle that she makes it in a gallon so I can get it. It's just going to be in my fridge. My wife is going to be like, what is that? I'll be like,
don't worry about it. People have asked for me to make the cocktail mixes in larger bottles, so I am in fact working on that. So you'll have two sizes to choose from.
Thank you.
Wow.
She's doing it. So no, but thank you so much for your time. You're an amazing human being. You do an absolutely great job with your website. Please give the people your website again and also all your social media so they can be able to find you. Although I listed it, they're going to act like they didn't see it on the listing. And then they're going to hit me up and be like, oh, who was that amazing lady on your show? And I'm going to have to be like, dude, just go into the narrative. But if you want to see her face again, all you have to do is hit the replay button. So go ahead.
So sailorguevara.com. And you can find me as Sailor Guevara on Facebook and Instagram. And if you want to see me yell at people about politics on Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter. Wow. Just everything is the same name. I thought it would be very easy, sailorguevara.com.
All right. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
We will catch you soon enough in the green room, and we'll be right back. Well, guys, that was the show.
That was the show.
That was. I mean, I don't know what else to say, Chris. I mean, dude, you. I don't even know how you freaking made all the lights go out. Like, that's Alexa's job. That wasn't your job. But you know, I'm so proud to have had her on the show because you know what, she is a force to be reckoned with when it comes to this whiskey world. And now with the culmination of her adding those big bottles for me, you know, because I like big bottles, I can't not lie. So we'll definitely have to partake in some more. We got a little bit of mix left, so I guess we're gonna have another drink right after the show. Damn right. And then we'll catch up. But is there anything else you want to tell the people now that Mr. Chris, I never get to speak on the show? It's your moment to shine. Go ahead, sir.
No, nothing. I just want to know if you guys like the new background instead of just a banner. Kind of crap is that?
Okay. All right, Chris. All right. Yeah, we'll get the comments on the rest of the message boards and everything in the group and everything, yeah, and then you'll get your shine on there. But can I close the show out now? I don't have to snap my finger to close out the show, right?
Please don't snap your finger, because if Eric pops up somewhere, man, I'll be really worried.
All right. So let's I'm gonna try it. 1, 2.